Hey, hope you're excellent today. I'm seeing that you were right. You were right about somebody. There was somebody that you were being like, you had your suspicions about. You could see something about them that other people couldn't see. Like you kind of caught a vibe that they were fake or they were pretending to be somebody that they weren't. They were wearing a mask. They were not who they said they were. And you called it and you spoke on it. And I'm seeing that you really didn't have any proof other than catching this vibe. You know, it's your ability to read people. It's your intuition. It's your emotional IQ. It's your attention to detail that you see people. You really see people. And you called it about this person. Either you called them out or you spoke some truth about this person. Anyway, somehow this person knows that you know that they are not authentic, that they've been kind of playing you or playing others. That like at the end of the day, they don't really like you, but they're pretending to like you, pretending to care about you. And you exposed them. So you exposed them. And I'm seeing this person is angry. They're angry because everything that you said was true, but they just don't want to face it. Like this is the type of person that likes to be the victim. They really identify with being in victim mode. They really identify with receiving attention through drama and, you know, creating a lot of, I got Opal underneath my sweater. She's just chilling under there. But this is somebody who just really thrives on attention, superficial attention. And so they create a lot of issues. They got a lot of drama going on in their world. They just need a lot of attention. But it's not healthy attention. And I don't know, I'm seeing you just like, you had enough of it. You had enough of it. But anyway, this person is like, they're like, I'll show you. I'm going to show you. You watch. I'm going to show you. You're going to regret exposing me. How are you going to regret exposing somebody? You stand in truth. There's no regrets on your part. And it's not a loss for you, for this person, for this person's energy to not be in your life. It's like more peaceful. It's like, what I'm seeing, it's like this person was just, they're kind of a burden. They were kind of a burden, their energy, because of all this messy energy that they have. That's kind of a theme lately I'm seeing. I'm kind of like, I feel like I said that in another video. Like there's a lot of messy energy. And I think this goes in alignment with the fact that so much distortion is being cleared and so many people who've been walking around pretending to be who they weren't, God's just exposing them. Now, something else is coming through about exposing people. And I feel like this has to do with family and being a cycle breaker, or exposing somebody that was doing black magic on you, or like some type of voodoo magic. Breaking some type of curse that was on you, breaking some type of generational curses that were in your family, and some type of curse on you with the villain. That's what I'm saying, the villain. So there was someone or a group of people that came up against you, and they were in your family. That's what I'm being shown, and you exposed them all, and you were right about this. Again, I'm seeing that maybe you didn't really have much proof, that you were just going on the information that God was bringing to you, that was coming through your intuition, coming through signs and omens from the universe, coming through your spirit team. You exposed these people and you predicted something was going to happen. Yeah, you predicted something was going to happen and you were right, because I am seeing that this is unfolding exactly as you predicted it. And you might have predicted it a little bit like a while ago. It was almost like you predicted the demise. You predicted the downfall of these people. And they held on tight for a long time. Like it didn't actually happen for a while. You predicted it way before it went down. And it was like, you kind of been, not like you've been waiting, because it's not like you're sitting there waiting, like you just been living your life and healing and doing your thing, moving forward and leveling up and aligning your energy. But there's been like a wait to see this happen. And I do see these people are falling down one by one. Does seem like it has something to do with health issues, but it also seems like it has something to do with justice. Now, justice, this could be justice like with a lawsuit, or justice with like the authorities. So I'm seeing these people, so many people came up against you, and they did a number of different things to you to try to stop you. Because you are like an ascended master reincarnated on Earth. You might identify with being a galactic being, or you might identify with being a star seed, or just an ascended master. These are the terms that are coming through. You are a very pure soul. You're a very old soul, and you work with like cosmic energy, like the undifferentiated, which is like God's energy. You just pure energy. You work with this team in spirit to create order and to bring justice. Okay? And so I'm seeing that there is a divine justice playing out right now with these people who came up against you, and you exposed them. And you exposed them. There's been great loss on their end. And this loss could have to do with their health. I'm seeing that there's a lot of health issues there. And also can have to do with their finances, because these are very major aspects. See, these people attacked your health and they attacked your finances. Those were the two main areas of your life that they attacked. They attacked your health, like, and your sense of self. Because they wanted you to not remember who you are. They didn't want you to heal to the place where you gained back all your memories, like where you leveled up your consciousness, where you reclaimed your energy, like where you called your power back. They didn't want you doing that. So they attacked you for many, many years. And they attacked many different areas of you to make you very, to like weaken your system. And I do see that there was actual magic done on you. And a lot of psychological warfare. There's a lot of that in this collective. There's a lot of energy just trying to stop members of this collective, people who have ascended, elevated energy, like advanced. The word expert comes through, like you're a master, you're an expert. Your soul wanted to come back because your soul has the skills and the wisdom to come in and defeat these types of lower states of consciousness. You might have got stuck for a while just because you were so outnumbered. And you know, it wasn't just coming from family. There were other people that kind of like maybe acquaintances, people, it could have even been friends or partners. But I do see this like an acquaintance that worked very hard to try to hurt you with voodoo. Now, you could have had family members do that too, because I'm seeing nothing was beneath them. These people had no morals. But you exposed, so we're coming back to this, that you exposed somebody or a group of people who are at a great loss right now. Hold on. So it's like you didn't even realize it, but you were being divinely led by God to break this cycle. And it felt very much, seems like it felt very much like your nervous system, your body was speaking to you. It was almost like your body was like, I can't handle this anymore, and put distance between you and these people, because your nervous system was under attack for so long. But actually, you were being divinely led by God. And God is saying you did a great job. Good job. Good job. Because you remained true to yourself. You remained true to the truth. And everything that happened was very opposite from what you had even wanted or expected to happen. Okay? Because I'm seeing like you were very like, there was a lot of like fog around you. Like there was a lot of like, how do I describe that? Like there was a lot of like clouding your judgment, tricking you, like just tricking you, just, and you being vulnerable and susceptible to that. And being like they were successful in tricking you for a long time. But then it was like, no, God stepped in and God was like, no more. It was like time. It was time for you to remember who you are. And you know now that you are an incredibly advanced being. Like the energy that you hold is not, it's not common. It's not like it's not the average. And that's why you were able to withstand so much attack on your nervous system. Because literally, you were so outnumbered. It was like you against all of these people. Like you were just one person. I see that you didn't have any allies on your side. That you do have allies on your side right now. And that something that's coming through with this justice is that it's going to give you a great sense of freedom. I am seeing a horse. So to me, horses symbolize freedom and strength and like mobility, like power. But it has been a very slow process. Almost like, it's almost even like I'm almost seeing that story like the turtle and the hare, where like you are the turtle and like you moved at the snail, like a turtle pace, snail's pace, like you were at turtle's pace, all the while being very highly protected with that shell and not even knowing it, because it maybe didn't feel like you were protected because you yourself were exposed to so many attacks. But it's almost like you had to go through that stuff. Because your energy is so advanced and because your level of consciousness is so high, you can withstand so much that it's like you had to have this incredible forces against you for you to realize, or for you to activate almost. And it doesn't seem fair. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. And it's like, You are incredibly powerful. So there had to be incredibly powerful energy to come up against you, to knock you down, so that you can wake up and like empower yourself and call your power back. Okay? So you expose these people. They're mad about it. I'm seeing that, you know, you broke many cycles. And you did a great job doing it. I think it's like something that you fulfilled some type of intention your soul had. But that's not the only thing that your soul wanted to do here. But it was like part one. And now you're going to receive something back that's going to give you this great freedom. It's like a divine justice. Now I do see something about a will, like a will. And so this might be for the people who had their inheritance stolen from them, or they had like money stolen from them, or somebody wrote you out of a will intentionally to try to sabotage you because they were angry at you for not giving them what they wanted, for breaking the cycle. But someone else is putting you back into a will, and it might not be the same person. It's like somebody it's almost like someone you don't even know, or maybe you know them, but not well. They're putting you in a will. And you're not going to expect this. So, and also this is part of this justice also. I don't know, whatever was taken from you, you're going to get back. And it's going to give you this great sense of freedom. And I'm seeing that it's like more than what was taken from you. So, and because you do have allies on your side now, you might know these allies, or they might still be in the dark. Because maybe they don't want to expose themselves. Or you could be working with them. And they're helping you with some type of legal issue. So yeah, all I'm saying is that these people are big mad at you. They're big mad at you. They didn't win. You were right. You exposed them, and you exposed them to a lot of people. And now, like, and every single thing that you said is coming true. Whereas before, the things like they could like say like you're crazy, or like you're a liar, or, you know, blah, blah, blah. They could smear you somehow. Like, there's proof now. There's proof. Everything that, like, boom, 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 everything you said in the order that you said it, everything that you predicted is coming true. And so God wants to know that you were right. God says you're going to see this stuff playing out, and good job. And also good job at regulating your nervous system. There might still be things that you're regulating right now, but every single thing that comes up for you is just showing you areas that are still wanting attention, and you do have the tools to work through that. So great work, great job. I know that that was brutal. So brutal. And of course you didn't deserve that stuff. Like, but you know, we're in a game right now. We're in a game right now. Like, you are a warrior. You're like one of God's soldiers. I've said that, like soldier, S-O-U-L-J-R. All right, we are in a war right now. A battle of the consciousness, a battle of the energetic, a battle of the harmonic resonance. And it's like higher consciousness versus lower consciousness. And you were up against a lot of really lower consciousness people, and you succeeded. So like you succeeded in your quest. It's almost like I'm seeing that, like, you won. Winner. But like, that was inevitable because you don't lose. And that's kind of like why you come into these very difficult dynamics, because you're undefeated. You don't lose. You're like at this elevated place where like God puts you into like the most difficult situations because you are gonna come out on top. And you did, but this was a long one. This was a long one. It's almost like you didn't become activated for a very long time. So you had to sit in a lot of this energy and this dysfunction and this attack against you for a very long time. But then once you were activated, it was like a very quick process. You might still be going through that process, and that's okay. But like, just look at how far you've come. My goodness. You are like a completely different person. You are so powerful because you remember who you are. You remember your oneness. You remember your power. Right, Opal? Right, Pookie Dookie? So, yeah, that's the message. Great work. Y'all can just sit back and watch these people crumble if you want. And trust me, everything that happens to them, they deserve. Because this is all the energy that they put out into the world coming back. It's like, you didn't do anything. Like, you didn't create this. They created it. You just ended it. They started the war with you and you ended it. And now they got to deal with the consequences. That's it. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you for not giving up. I'm proud of you for following the call when you became activated, for listening to your inner guidance and to loving yourself. Loving yourself and developing that level of self-love and self-worth and, you know, like drawing boundaries. And for having the confidence to speak the truth. Because that's very difficult to do when you're outnumbered. But you did it. So I'm really proud of you. Great job. God's really proud of you. That's like, wow. You are remarkable. You are so powerful. You are so powerful that like people who don't have good intentions should be scared of you. They should be. Not like they, because you're going to do something to them, but just because they're never going to defeat you. That is very clear to me. They're never going to defeat you. Nobody can defeat you. At this point. You know, I think that you went through many lives where you were defeated. You had to learn. Your soul had to evolve. And you might have had lives where you were in those low, I mean, obviously you had lives when you were in those low states of consciousness. But you evolved, so you're a very old soul. I say that a lot because this collective is comprised of old souls, pure energy. Of course, you see the lurkers, you see the people who don't belong here. I used to remove them, but now I just let them expose themselves. So you might see them in the comment section. Like, I'm not protecting them by removing them. Let the whole world see it, or whoever's watching the video, maybe not the whole world. Let them see who these people truly are, because whatever, I'm over it. But yeah, so I love you. God loves you. God loves you so much. Your spirit team loves you so much. And like, yeah, you got this like galactic energy, this big energy, and you work with these like beings that oversee the whole galaxy. Bro, what? Girl, what? You're like, yeah. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna end it there. I hope you know how loved you are, how powerful you are, and how radiant you are, okay? Keep speaking that truth. Keep loving yourself. Keep being your authentic self. That's all you got to do. All right? I'll talk to you soon. I hope you have a really great day.